Hi, my name is Annie Negus. Some people know me as Suzanne, but I go by Annie because I've got an older sister whose name is Susan. She got the Sue part, and I got the Annie part. I don't know why my parents did that. Here I am, almost at the end of my graduate degree, my degree in educational technology. I can't believe it. Just think I was out of school for 27 years. But I knew there was something else I needed to do with myself. There were passions that I wanted to pursue. And so I looked at myself carefully and I said, what do you care about? Well, I really enjoy technology. I'm fascinated by it, and I have kind of an aptitude for it. At least that's what I think. So that made sense. And then I thought about my passion for learning, for education. I love to learn myself. I love to see how my children learn, and I love to be able to teach people. So I thought, hey, educational technology, and here I am. Now, this presentation is going to be in little short bursts because I'm not very good at talking for a long time, and I like to take time to get my thoughts organized. So this is the end of the first section. So I decided on Boise State University. The other day I looked up my letter that I sent with my admission packet. It said something like this. It said, today is my day. My ducks are in a row. I'm in a good place. It's my time. And I know what I want. I want to be an important part of the solution to the growing need for educational technology. The field needs me. I'm creative, wise, curious, enthusiastic, and most of all, I'm ready. And that hasn't changed. Not over the 2 years that I've been in the program. Oh, and now I'm really ready. In my program at Boise State, I got to do all sorts of things, and I got to learn things I never thought that I would be able to do. There were a trillion aha moments. One of the things that I learned how to do in my time there is learn how to code the HTML, CSS. I love it, and I think I'm getting pretty good at it, and I'm going to keep doing that too. But I also learned a lot about how people learn, and it's really sparked my interest in figuring out how to accommodate people's different styles of learning. I'm excited to find out more about that. The programs made me more curious about things too. I subscribed to a ton of RSS feeds, and I've started to build a library. One of my goals is to build a virtual library with tools and information so that if we know who the learner is and we know what the content is, that we can pick and choose off this virtual shelf of tools. I'm really excited about getting a good start on that. It's going to have to wait until this portfolio is done, though, because I just don't have any time right now. The programs also taught me to look around and see things in a little bit different way. My design class taught me to look at things and say, does this make sense? Does this make me understand the message? And if it doesn't, what could I do to that design to make it so that the message was clear? It seems like I've changed in so many ways. I've got to pursue some other interests right along with my studies at Boise State because there was enough freedom to let me have subjects that I had an interest in and incorporate educational technology into those. For instance, I did a short course on girls and self-esteem. I have a 16-year-old daughter, and I remember going through that stage where nothing about me pleased me. And what I wanted to do was develop a course that would have girls be able to talk about those things that bother them in a safe place. In my last project, one of my last projects, and that I'm currently working on, is a service learning project, and it's a perfect fit for educational technology. Service learning is a wonderful thing because it not only incorporates elements of curriculum, but it also exposes students to doing community service. And the thing that they don't realize is that there's many different ways to do community service. And hopefully this course will open their minds and their interests to doing community service when they get out of school. My biggest aha moment possibly was just recently when I was in a job interview. The job interview was for an instructional design specialist position. And while I was talking to the folks, the interview committees that I met with, it suddenly became very clear that I knew and had exposure to everything that was in the job description and that they were wanting for that position. Now, I didn't get the position, and that's okay, because I felt reassured that I did know what I needed to know in order to do what I want to do. Finally, at 53, I guess I figured out what I want to be when I grow up. I've discovered passions and abilities I wouldn't have found if I hadn't received the knowledge, advice, directions, hope, help, encouragement, wisdom, and expertise of my peers, faculty, and staff of the Master of Educational degree program at Boise State University. And for that, I will always be grateful. Thanks.